Faith, hope, and love is something that you commonly see on t-shirts, bumper stickers. It's just one of those things, it's almost like a Jesus fish. It's a very common phrase. I think people would struggle to articulate what that actually looks like in their life.
The film is told as three unique stories tied together through one family. Strong and proud, Amanda is a successful real estate agent, struggling with trust as she manages all the relationships in her busy life. Her husband James, honest and loyal, is a hardworking contractor attempting to balance the needs of his business and family. Maddie is their daughter, a talented high school track star. She's navigating her senior year and all the expectations that are placed on her. Not too long before these stories begin, James and Amanda lost their oldest, Stephen, in a tragic car accident. They're all three struggling to deal with their loss, but life just keeps coming.
We have a character who's a crop dust pilot. We've got a storyline that deals with a high school track team, so you've got the background of this track meet. Those are bull riding scenes, so again, the slice of life Americana is just all over the place. And it's been really fascinating for the people who have read the script so far. Every person identifies with somebody else in the story. I've got this one character, Tommy, who's just a knucklehead. I mean, he's one of these guys who's like always got a plan. It's always going to be the next great thing. I'll figure it out. Well, it's going to be great. Just watch. It's going to be great. And essentially, he's kind of a fraudster.
You take Christians who are experiencing every challenge, all the challenges of life, and we can identify with them. And it ends up being, in the mess of it, a powerful story that encourages even unbelievers.
In the faith story, we begin with Tommy, the business partner of James. They've leveraged all their assets to start a new construction company, and Tommy is convinced they will win a lucrative contract from the city. We come to realize that Tommy may have placed his faith in the wrong people, and it could cost them everything. In the hope story, we focus on Walker, a retired bull rider who clashes with Amanda at their real estate office they both work in. Agents can be competitive, but Walker especially has it out for Amanda. When she finally confronts him, we discover that Walker has a painful secret that challenges how Amanda sees him. In the love story, we're introduced to Foster, a transient man floating through town with nothing but a guitar and German Shepherd by his side. In a moment of distraction, James nearly hits Foster with his truck. Filled with guilt, James does all he can to help Foster, but his attention isn't welcome. How do you love your neighbor when your neighbor seems so unlovable?
Throughout these stories, we navigate the dynamics of a family struggle with faith, hope, and love. What if God was serious about where we should place our faith? What if we lived our lives trusting fully in the hope of God's promises? What if God was serious about loving our neighbors, all of our neighbors? How different would our lives be? The actual stories are absolutely inspired by the parables of Christ. There's a reason why 2,000 years later, people know these stories.
Join us this evening in a word of prayer. Would you pray with me?
It holds up the idol of the American dream. It holds up the idol of American power, that we can create our own destiny by our sheer force of our will.
I want my audience to be challenged. I don't quite understand the point of a movie if all it's doing is affirming your beliefs.
It just feels like real life.
We explore the themes of faith, hope, and love. And what is that? What does that actually look like?
What's sad about Western thinking is we reduce faith to beliefs or propositions or concepts. And that's not what the word really meant. It has more to do with relationship.
And if you believe in faith, hope, and love, that you're going to be changed.
Faith, hope, and love, in the very end, those three come together at a moment when they're confident God's on their side.
Your kingdom come, your will be done. That's the prayer for this film. And I think that's the invitation to like-minded people who want to answer that call. This is an opportunity to give of the fruits that God has blessed you with and to invest it in something that will make a difference in the lives of people that will make a real difference. That can be a really honoring thing by partnering with us and by investing in this project. I'm making this film because I want this world to be a better place. I think that God has asked us to do what we can to make this world look like His.